Parts of South Florida are dealing with flooding as a tropical system moved across the state Saturday. Some areas saw about a foot of rain, according to our partners at the Weather Channel. Strong winds tore down trees and power lines, but the weather system fell short of becoming the first named Atlantic storm of the season. It was a different story in Cuba, where the storm killed at least 2 people. It passed over the island nation on Friday. The storm left widespread flooding and triggered landslides. Joan Murray joins us with more. She's a reporter with our CBS Miami station, WFOR. Joan, thanks for joining us. What have you been seeing over the course of this storm, and where are the hardest hit areas?
Good afternoon, Nikki. We are in Pompano Beach. It's a coastal community a few miles north of Fort Lauderdale. Well, take a look, because we are in front of a home here in Pompano Beach where you can see that a tree came down on a mobile home. We're told by the people who live inside, they're not sure exactly whether this was a wind event, rain event, or perhaps the tree took a lightning bolt. But this happened yesterday during the height of the storm. We had rain here for over 24 hours. At times, rain was heavy downpour. At other times, it would dissipate and went to a trickle, but it was persistent, and that led to so much flooding in so many areas. So the hardest hit areas were, of course, in Miami-Dade and Broward counties. In Miami-Dade, in downtown Miami, the water in some parts was waist deep. That led to a lot of stalled cars, people being unable to get out of their high-rise apartments. That went on, and we understand in the afternoon, though, they did have some drainage in that area, so things are getting better. Broward County, north of Miami-Dade, and where we are is in Broward County. That is portions of Fort Lauderdale, an area called Oakland Park, and many other communities were subject to a lot of flooding. Just south of here, I was a few minutes ago in an area called Oakland Park. That is a smaller community, one prone to flooding, and I saw knee-deep water, cars almost stalling out in that water, people making their way around on ATVs. Some people had water going into their garages. So mainly this has been a rain event with a lot of flooding. Things are getting better because, as you can see, the rain has lessened at this point. So we're hoping to be drying out a little bit over the next few hours. Nikki?
Really powerful images we're seeing there. Hopefully everyone in the home with the tree down is okay. Joan, what have people been telling you about how they're getting ready for this year's hurricane season?
Well, you know, that is a good question. Yesterday, when the storm was starting to really hit, I saw dozens of people lining up for sandbags, and that is a good sign, because it is a sign that people take bad weather coming our way very seriously. So a number of people were stacking up on free sandbags distributed by many communities in Miami-Dade and in Broward County. So areas where they said that they had flooding before, they would take these sandbags and prop them up on their door. So they said that is one way they were getting ready. And I said, what else are you doing? Because we are in hurricane season, and even though this is coming early, people are getting ready, and that means stocking up on water, having enough canned food and goods for at least a week, and also making sure they have medication. The important thing is to have a plan. Many people do have that plan ready to go should there be evacuations. Thankfully, this storm, as we said, was mainly a rain event, a lot of flooding, thankfully no loss of life, but some people are going to have some flood damage, especially where the water came in to some of those apartments, some of those low-lying level homes. We saw some water going into garages and such, so people are going to have to dry out and maybe have a little bit of damage, but they are getting ready. And it seems that they are expecting a very active 2022 hurricane season here in South Florida.
All right, we hope everyone stays safe down there. Joan Murray, thank you.